In Psalm 39, verse 9, David is again crying out to God. We see this a lot in the Psalms, David just pouring out his heart to God, asking for him to hear him. And in this verse it says, I've become mute. I do not open my mouth because it is you who have done it. And I think during this particular psalm, he's crying out in repentance for his sin and asking God to lift his hand from him because of the heaviness that he's feeling as he goes through this dark time. And it's just a real heart cry. And again, we have to think about the psalm sometimes as prophetic. David is being a prophet here, and he's speaking a word that won't come till many years later when Jesus comes to the earth. And Jesus is before Pontius Pilate when he is silent or muted. He says in the book of Matthew, the writer says, and while he was being accused by the chief priests and elders, he did not offer an answer. And we also see this in Isaiah 53, where he says he doesn't open his mouth. And so this Psalm 39, 9 is really a prophetic view of Jesus. Now, David had sin. I mean, he really blew it and needed to be confessing. But Jesus, he didn't have any confession to make. His was one of no wrongdoing, and yet he was being accused of it. So pay attention when we cry out to God. Let God wash us from that, but realize that the real answer when we've sinned is just to turn it over to God and let him be in charge. And when that happens, there's really nothing we can say. We can leave it to him.